War no, war no. Don't share this once. Don't share it twice. But share it 3 times for life. Mother, father, child. You know how we out here. You know how we got here. So look, I want to encourage y'all today to look into a few things. Few things like why was media created? Um, Ask yourself this: if everything was dictated by wars in the past, right? Everything was dictated by wars and the outcomes of wars. And eventually, you know, they came up with different ways to pass on messages, right? If somebody passed on the message that certain things happen, what's up with it? If somebody passed on the message that certain things happen and it I think a lot of people would think that it was true, whatever message they received, if it, especially if it reached them before. So when you think about that shit, media tends to be far more powerful than the people that are actively, you know what I'm saying, doing the work. So it's important that we develop certain forms of media so we don't easily be fooled into believing everything that's proposed to in the media, proposed in the media, deal with that which exists. Man, it been a minute since I seen y'all. I love for y'all, so we here. You know what I'm talking about? It's a beautiful thing when kings and queens intervene and change up the whole scene. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all hit that like button and share live. Tell them one come out. You feel me? But like I said, we gotta get to the point that we develop a keen level of sensitivity to the things that are becoming of us, to the things that will lead us in the direction we say that we must go, the things that we passionate about. Too often, too often we get so caught up in what other people done told us we should be doing, to the point we can't even appreciate the progress that we make on a daily basis, because we ain't doing what such and such and them doing, or we ain't where they at. Um, it becomes a thing that you gotta pay attention and mark your own progress, because quite frankly, it ain't too many people that's gonna appreciate it or acknowledge it better than you, given the fact that some people come along after, you know what I'm saying, you already along the path, so they don't really even know, quite frankly, you know, how far you came, you know, what it took for you to get there, you feel me? So just learn to appreciate that real me time, where you take the time to acknowledge the efforts of you, the greatness of you, and you bring in the clear view what's really your truth. You are the proof of it, but you don't measure your proof or your truth based on what others may do or may not. Because at the end of the day, she, you working when they working, you working when they not. It's a constant work. And we talking about the work that is us. Yeah, we are perfect, but we constantly getting better to perfection. Don't ever let anything stop you from getting your lessons. Don't ever let anything stop you from getting your lessons. Again, as y'all see the topic, guess who's back? Some of us, you know, we done felt counted out many times before. Shit. Some of us done even counted ourselves out. But we always find ourselves coming back to what we said we was gonna do. So let's make sure we come back to what we said we was gonna do and get it done this time. You feel me? Cause you know better. You know far better this time. You know you the one. You know what I'm saying? So let's not play like we don't know what time it is. How you doing? Let's not play like we don't know what time it is. It's time to make something shake. You know what I'm saying? It's time to be great. It's time to stop playing with ourselves. Because we are the greatness that we seek. You know what I'm saying? We are the greatness that we seek. Everything that we be thinking some, magic entity gonna come do for us, we had the capabilities of doing ourselves, let alone that's why we had the ideas, you know what I'm saying, to want to see these things. But we gotta start viewing ourselves as that greatness, as those heroes. You feel me? For y'all that been wondering where I've been at, y'all make sure y'all activity is the mission. Yes, it's super nice out here today. I ain't gonna get too crazy with it, but I'm definitely gonna enjoy it a little bit, you know what I mean? Definitely gonna enjoy it a little bit. Probably gonna duck off back down my street though, cause when I go down some of the other streets, they be a little more signal bad, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate them likes, y'all. But yeah, recognize that superhero conversation really is the story of you. The fact that you seeing solutions coming into view is for you to do. So let's go forth and be the greatness that we seek and the greatness that is us truly. Let's stop downsizing ourselves, so we can placate everybody else's wishes of us, everybody else's desires, or what everybody else can accept from us. Cool on that. We cool on that. All 2022. You feel me? We gonna make it do what it do and let everybody else catch 22. Cause we gonna make this year what it's gonna be. We gonna make this year something special. And nothing less. And nothing less. You feel me? Cause we are exactly that. Something special. And nothing less. You feel me? Nothing less. When I think about, when I was a youngin', I used to watch the All-Star Weekend with my pops. I used to be the littest shit to do, you feel me? I think now, like, dang, I don't even watch that shit, No diss at nobody who do. But I be thinking about it like, dang, I used to be so into that shit and now I don't even watch it. I realize, when you active out here making plays, other people during there have to tell you what's going on with other people that's making plays, especially if y'all not active in the same fields. So lately, like I said, I've been taking this thing in different avenues, finding different ways to, be myself and be able to, supplement certain incomes so I can continue to bring my people the information that we so desperately need, as well as, allowing for me to be me. As I looked more and more into my charts, I recognize this part of who I am. I'm like a human information gatherer. You feel me? And I love to share that. How you doing, King? You doing all right? Good to see you, bro. Likewise, appreciate that. I'm a human information gatherer, and I like to share information with other people. It makes me feel, it makes me feel like I'm doing what I was meant to do. So I appreciate the people that allow for me to, share my information with them. Appreciate you being you, as well as being at this place in your life that this is what you This is what you ready for. This the information that, you know what I'm saying, you into. And again, I want to make sure y'all know, like, as much as, people make this big deal about who we related to, etc. The fact that we relate to each other in information, the fact that we can appreciate each other's company, say a lot about our relations or our relationship to each other. So keep these things in mind as you're going through our life. Recognize the people that you spend the most time with. What's up with it, OG? The people that you spend the most time with, or the people that you talk to for no reason. These people, these people determine the trajectory of your destiny. Cause you're gonna get all your information from these people. You're gonna get all your, motivation and support from these same people. But if they well is dry, you feel me? If they don't really got nothing to tell you, you know what I'm saying? Then you doomed to continue in a cycle of just repeating the things that y'all know to do. And a lot of times the things that we know to do are the traps that was put on us. So we never make it to anywhere. You feel me? Never get any further in life than the generations before us. And even when it comes to certain successes we had in certain generations, recognize each generation is gonna get harder. So whatever door might have been open for you will be closed for the next generation. So you can't just, judge people about it, what you was able to do. And you feel like, shit, if I was able to do it, you can do it too. Don't work like that. Don't work like that. I know I say I'm a door opener, but some people are door closers. So as sure as you open the door and you think like, dang, everybody else can come through it now. Shoot. Soon as the wind or the word get out that, you know what I'm saying, you open that door, they working on figuring out how to close that mother. They working on figuring out how to close that door so can't nobody else come through it. So don't get it twisted. What you did to make it through, you got it. Let the youth know what not to do. Them how to not see life trials as impossible obstacles, but teach them how to see it as things that they can hop through and portal themselves to places that, at one point in time they thought was impossible. But like I know, once you start putting one foot in front of the other foot, shit, the rest take care of itself. Come on now. The rest will take care of itself. And you just gotta lean forward. So even if your total progress is slow, son, you at least you want it to go in. So then the next person can pick up and understand the direction they supposed to be going in. But if you so far off base that they can't even see, dang, okay, well, look like he fell back this way, so we're going back this way. We're gonna fall back. We're gonna fall back. Nah, you gotta be going forward. So the next generation know. Forward march. You know what I'm saying? Forward march. Forward march. Before a lot of us, we don't about ourselves to know our capabilities. But fret not. Fret not. You're not gonna learn nothing from staying out. You're not gonna learn nothing from staying out the way and not allowing yourself to experience, experience life. Experience it firsthand. Believe it or not, that's how you develop confidence. Through the expression of your abilities. Through the expression of your abilities. So it's gonna call for you to express your abilities to be able to understand. Dang, I do got this capability. I am great at this. But if you ain't never did that shit, it's gonna be like pulling teeth. They got the man out here kicking. It's gonna be like pulling teeth. So call it what you want. Them fuck want all the phone. Call it what you want. Them fuck want all the phone. So when you see me, just know this the energy I come with. This what I'm on. I don't got time to, be so caught up in what others are doing that I miss out on this time to handle my business. I look at life like a lucid dream. We got an opportunity to bring forth whatever we deem of importance, but we have to use the window of opportunity of this existence to do so. When I think about some of the things that's being promoted nowadays, speaking about the media and stuff and the power of it, I think back like, dang, certain other things was promoted just as heavily. You know what I'm saying? To the point I see why it's so called spread. You know what I'm saying? And it was promoted that, you know, because of this group of people it's spreading. So obviously that group of people, mentally felt like shit. We got that shit over time. You feel me? Next thing you know, now you going to get tested. It's like taking, hitting the lotto. Oh yeah, you got it. You won. You won. But all the while, you so insensitive to what you feeling. Somebody else can tell you how you feel. Like, gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. You that insensitive to yourself to the point somebody else can tell you sick. Like, we gotta do better by ourselves. And with that being said, I love you as myself. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Cause we are kinfolk kinfolk. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a come over here to the round table where we break it all down. Say what? We just broke bread.